In the annals of military history, few decorations command the reverence and respect accorded to the Purple Heart. This iconic medal, with its distinctive purple hue and the likeness of George Washington adorning its face, stands as a solemn testament to the sacrifices made by those who have shed blood in defense of their nation. From its humble beginnings in the waning days of the American Revolution to its modern-day status as one of the most coveted and prestigious awards in the United States Armed Forces, the Purple Heart has woven a tapestry of valor, courage, and unwavering dedication to duty. The story of the Purple Heart can be traced back to August 7, 1782, when General George Washington, the Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, issued a general order establishing the Badge of Military Merit. This award, designed as a heart-shaped piece of purple silk or cloth, was intended to recognize not only instances of unusual gallantry, but also of extraordinary fidelity and essential service in any way. Washington's vision for the Badge of Military Merit was a radical departure from the traditional military awards of the time, which were typically reserved for officers and those of noble birth. Instead, the Badge of Military Merit was open to all enlisted soldiers, regardless of rank or social standing, a testament to Washington's belief in the inherent value of every soldier's contribution to the cause of liberty. However, despite Washington's noble intentions, the Badge of Military Merit fell into obscurity after the Revolutionary War, and it would not be until nearly 150 years later that the award would be revived and transformed into the Purple Heart we know today. In 1932, on the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the United States Army Chief of Staff, General Douglas MacArthur, spearheaded the effort to revive the Badge of Military Merit. Working in collaboration with the Washington Commission of Fine Arts and Elizabeth Will, a heraldry specialist in the Army's Office of the Quartermaster General, MacArthur oversaw the design of the modern Purple Heart medal. The new medal featured the likeness of George Washington on one side and the words "for military merit" on the reverse, a nod to the original award's intent. However, the criteria for receiving the Purple Heart had evolved, and it was now designated primarily as a combat decoration, recognizing those who had been wounded or killed in action. Over the years, the eligibility requirements for the Purple Heart have been further refined and expanded. In 1942, President Franklin D. Roosevelt extended the award to all branches of the military, and in 1962, President John F. Kennedy authorized the Purple Heart to be awarded to those wounded or killed in any action against an enemy of the United States, even if the United States was not officially at war. Throughout its storied history, the Purple Heart has been bestowed upon countless individuals who have displayed extraordinary valor and sacrifice in the line of duty. Among these recipients are some of the most famous names in American military history, each with a story that serves as a testament to the enduring spirit of the nation's armed forces. One such recipient is Audie Murphy, the most decorated American soldier of World War II. Murphy, who received the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest military decoration, as well as the Purple Heart, was renowned for his heroic actions during the Battle of Holtzwihr in France. Despite being wounded in the hip and leg, Murphy single-handedly held off an entire company of German soldiers, allowing his unit to withdraw safely. Another iconic Purple Heart recipient is Lieutenant Colonel James "Jimmy" Doolittle, the legendary aviator who led the daring Doolittle raid on Tokyo in 1942. Doolittle's audacious mission, which involved launching B-25 bombers from the deck of an aircraft carrier, dealt a significant psychological blow to the Japanese and boosted American morale in the early days of World War II. For his bravery and leadership, Doolittle was awarded the Medal of Honor and the Purple Heart. In more recent times, the Purple Heart has been bestowed upon heroes such as Army Sergeant First Class Alwyn Cash, who sacrificed his life in 2005 while attempting to rescue fellow soldiers from a burning vehicle in Iraq. Cash's selfless actions, which resulted in him sustaining severe burns that ultimately claimed his life, exemplify the highest ideals of the Purple Heart and the unwavering courage of America's military personnel. While the Purple Heart is a symbol of honor and sacrifice, it is also a decoration that carries with it a profound sense of sanctity. Throughout its history, there have been instances where the award has been revoked or returned, underscoring the gravity of the actions that merit its bestowal. While the Purple Heart is a symbol of honor and sacrifice, it is also a decoration that carries with it a profound sense of sanctity. Throughout its history, there have been instances where the award has been revoked or returned, underscoring the gravity of the actions that merit its bestowal. One such case involved Private First Class David Tarnew, a soldier who was initially awarded the Purple Heart for injuries sustained during the Battle of Okinawa in World War II. However, it was later discovered that Tarnew had intentionally shot himself in the foot to avoid further combat duty. As a result, his Purple Heart was revoked, and he was court-martialed and sentenced to 6 months of hard labor. In another high-profile case, former Marine Corps Captain Brian Chontosh was initially awarded the Purple Heart for injuries sustained during the Battle of Fallujah in 2004. However, after an investigation revealed that Chontosh's injuries were the result of friendly fire, his Purple Heart was revoked, sparking a heated debate about the criteria for awarding the decoration. While instances of revocation are rare, they serve as a powerful reminder of the integrity and sanctity associated with the Purple Heart. The award is not merely a piece of metal or cloth. It is a symbol of the ultimate sacrifice made by those who have laid their lives on the line in defense of their nation. As we reflect on the storied history of the Purple Heart, it is impossible to ignore the profound impact this decoration has had on the collective consciousness of the American people. From its humble beginnings as a simple badge of merit to its modern-day status as one of the most revered military awards, the Purple Heart has become a powerful symbol of the sacrifices made by those who have answered the call to serve. Perhaps most importantly, the Purple Heart serves as a reminder of the enduring spirit of the American soldier, sailor, airman, and Marine. It is a testament to the unwavering courage and resilience of those who have faced the horrors of combat and emerged with a renewed sense of purpose and dedication to their country.